Hi everyone, I'm Keira. I'm a junior at the University of Pittsburgh, majoring in political science and minoring in creative writing and classical civilizations. I am studying abroad here in London with AIFS and their Study and Internship programs, so follow along with me to see what an average day in my life looks like. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my internship. So I am not working at my internship today. I'm actually doing a few other things related to that, which you will see a little bit later. But I work about 3 days a week, Mondays, Tuesday morning, and Thursday morning, sometimes depending on the week, with Age UK, Kensington, and Chelsea, which, if as the name suggests, is located in the Kensington and Chelsea boroughs of London. So I get to work in Notting Hill a lot, South Kensington, places I really love in London that make me very happy to walk around. It's gorgeous in fall. I'll show you some pictures in a few. And the people there are really, really sweet. Age UK, Kensington, and Chelsea is an over 55 nonprofit. So I work in the activities and events sector. So I help with, as the name suggests, activities and events that help combat loneliness in people over the age of 55, promote physical activity, and really just make sure people have a really good time every once in a while. So my schedule does vary week by week. The days I work are set, but it really does depend where they need me. My job is always in person. I do lunch clubs generally on Mondays. That's my all-day shift. That is, we make lunch for the members of the community. That's really fun. Tuesdays, we do walking football, which is, as the name suggests, British football, but you walk instead of run. And that's a great physical activity for everyone involved, and it's always very fun. And then my Thursdays vary. So today's Wednesday, tomorrow, I will be going and assisting with technology help, as opposed to in the past, I've done office activities in the office, like helping with posters and stuff. I've also done a few other things while I've been there, but my company is really great. I love it. It's honestly one of my favorite jobs I've ever taken, and the people there are super lovely, so. I'm taking 4 classes alongside my internship. My Tuesday afternoon class is called Bibliotherapy, the Art of Reading, and it's by far one of my favorite classes I've ever taken. We look at how reading makes you healthy, both mentally and emotionally, also physically to an extent too, but we also are discussing things that I like to study at home on a personal basis, like the literacy crisis and like how do you get more people to read and the importance of libraries. So very much a niche class that I signed up for, but one of my favorites. I also am taking British Life and Culture. You'll see that a little bit later today, where, as the name suggests, we learn about British life and culture. I have my hour-long internship seminar that happens every Wednesday at 11, unless otherwise noted, like today, where I had a check-in instead. And on Thursday afternoon, I have a film class where we look at London through film lenses. So, in the least, but also most nerdiest way possible, I was a super big Doctor Who fan growing up, and I fell in love with the city. And my high school senior year, we took a vacation to London, and I said, okay, I for sure want to study abroad here. So I ended up, applying, and then I also was thinking about grad school, and I really would like to do grad school in London. One of the programs I'm looking at is actually located like 5 minutes down the road from where I'm living. So I decided that this would be a trial run to see if I could handle living in London, if I enjoyed myself, if I could handle being this far away from my family for a long period of time. And I'm really loving it, so I think that did solidify my choice. But yeah, I really just wanted this to be a trial run to see if I was mature enough, if I was comfortable enough living alone this far away in a city so different from where I grew up. So I'm gonna try to make this like the most streamlined answer I can. Both are super easy. The application is a bit more hands-on than your placement process itself. Obviously you have your normal pre-application checklist, your transcripts, your personal information, and then you send in a resume. And then once you're accepted, you have to revise that resume using Clifton Strengths and the quiz you take, and you also have to have a call explaining this. So once you revise your resume, it's then sent in through AIFS's internship team, and they use that to start placing you. Now, you don't have to have contact with these companies. AIFS does that all for you. You will not hear non-answers. You will not hear rejections. AIFS will reach out to you when they have an interview ready to go for you and they think it's a good fit. And it is I'll continue this in the next video. Hold on. Coming back from that last video, AIFS is very, very good about placing people. If you don't feel comfortable or you don't think it's a good fit, after you interview the first time, they will go back to the placement, like take your resume, go back to more companies, start finding the spot they think might be a better fit for you, and you have that interview again. They are also very easy to email. I cannot tell you how many emails I sent during my application and post-acceptance pre-placement that were like silly questions or completely stressing out, and they were so kind and gentle and were just able to answer all of my questions, and I did not at any point feel like I had no clue what was going on or feel like I was going to have a bad time. I have felt so secure and happy with what they've given, and they are more than happy to answer any questions you have after the application has been accepted. When you walk in, you're greeted by this entryway. My bedroom's right there. We'll go in there in a second. This is a bathroom. We have two. This is just one of them. And then in there is my other two flatmates' bedroom, which we're not gonna go into. And then in here is the kitchen and living space. You have the living space here and the kitchen on this side. And then it does have a washing machine. And then if you go into our bedroom, we have another bathroom right here. And we have my side of the bedroom, which we'll look at. So it is a little messy, but we have like a cabinet that holds my clothes, and then bed and nightstand, and then a really nice view. Not all the flats are the same though, and they're all pretty different. I'm gonna be so cliche and say almost everything. I love the restaurants I've been to. The very few, I don't go out to eat very often, but they are really good and super cute. I love seeing things. I love the parks in London. That's actually one of my favorites, is just walking through the parks during the tube strikes. We actually walk through Hyde Park a lot to get to and from class, and it was gorgeous. So many birds, which like I am scared of birds, but like they were cute and I liked them. I love the free museums. It's one of my favorite things. I love art. So street art, I love the underground signs, but I think my favorite part has just been getting to meet new people and see new experiences, and like I really feel at home, which is something I didn't think I would say by the end of this, but I really, really do. All right, so class is now done for the day, which is awesome. Look, there's Parker. Say hi, Parker.
Hi.
And there's everybody else. Half of us are now breaking off to go. My roommate's back there. We are now off to get dinner at Nando's close to the IMAX in Greenwich, because we are going to go see Sinners at 7:15. So that's the rest of my night planned. Okay, I'm about to head to my movie, so I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you so much to AIFS for letting me take over the account for the day and show you all a day of my life in London. I hope I answered as many questions as I could, and that you all got a good idea of what the Study and Intern program looks like. If you have any more questions for me, don't hesitate to follow my Instagram at 𝗟𝗘𝗧'𝗦 and ask them through my DMs, or look up AIFS and email them as well. If you feel ready to apply to this program, which I highly recommend, I love the program I'm doing here, I've loved my time here in London, hit the link in the Instagram bio and it should take you to an application. Thank you so much again, and I will see you all around.